Every job we take, we make some new friends. We get the ball, we score the goals, and then it's on again. Maybe tomorrow we'll get a brand new start. Until tomorrow, the aim is Ewood Park. Well, folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my Football Manager 2020 Game Save with FC20. It's the Journeyman. Yep, still here, and yeah, it looks like that I'm going to still be here for probably a good chunk of the season, because if there was ever a way to fail a job hunt, I'm your guy. Absolutely screwed it all up. Offered jobs at Inter Milan. Who else was offered? Atletico Madrid, Eintracht Frankfurt, Torino, Werder Bremen, and they all said no. I said nope, they're not for me. Not for me. I was looking for that little diamond in the rough, and that diamond in the rough was Wolfsburg. That job interview came around, and I thought, you know what, this is going well. But then I started to get a little bit greedy, and I at the end of the questions, I did wrong. Did very, very wrong. So, yeah. Job-wise, there's not much available. I'm still, technically, or I was, in fact, it's probably confirmed now that gone. No, I'm still technically the favourite for the Wolfsburg job. I even interviewed for the Arsenal job, and I think that's gone as well. So, there's not much. I could go for Holstein Kiel, but I'm not really liking that. AA Genk, who are the champions of Belgium. And that could lead over the AZ Alkmaar job. Yeah, so Arsenal there, but I just don't think anything's going to come of it, to be honest with you. So I think we're just going to stick around and see what happens. Just keep an eye on the job market. We'll be looking to move, but I think for the time being, we're going to stick it. It's not a bad place to be, is it? The reigning Dutch champions. And we've got a bit of a barnstorming start to the season. We're going to take on Ajax today, at least. We may chuck in the final game as well. So either final today or tomorrow, depending on if there's any drama news-wise. But Ajax, first and foremost. And it is at our Fancy Pants new stadium. Of course, we kicked it all off with the Dutch Cup. Bit of a 7-goal barnstormer against Feyenoord the last time around. But now it's up against Ajax. We've played each other 14 times, winning 4 of them. They've won 8. Okay, folks, here we go with the starting 11 for you, coming at you against Ajax in our brand new squeaky clean stadium. We're going to start with, of course, the same formation. We're not going to change anything really in that regard. But the boys, Schlengelaar, Meyer, Gelmini at the back alongside Diebold, who are my heartbeat of defence. Rose at the back as well, at right back. Emmerich, Bruyaya, Soteldo, Wu-Wei, Fort and Reyes. Just 2 Dutchies in the lineup, which is something I don't really like to see, but for the time being, that's what we've got. Okay, up against Ajax and the boys. Postma, he's a worldie, like Wonder Kid. We've got Thuram leading the way and a Goblin at the back here, but there's no sign of Koch, who is also always a big time scorer in the old Dutch leagues. No changes, keeping it cautious. Schlengelaar from the back to Diebold. This is our new stadium. We want to make it a bit of a fortress, of course, just like the Großwester. But we'll see how we get on here with 10,000 more fans. Rhodes with the chance here. Can he get a cross in? He digs it in. It's over the top for Reyes. And it breaks nicely for Ajax. Oh my goodness. Break that guy's legs. Oh, great save by Schlengelaar. Goodness me. From one end to the other. Corner. Postma. Break his legs. Oh, it's plucked. It's plucked out of thin air by FC20. Now here come Ajax again. Hoover, the ex-Liverpool youngster. Now Ajax is leading right back. Front forward to Thuram. Defend, mate, defend. Come on, a bit more. No, none of this probing stuff. Get in there. Crunching tackles. Schlengelaar with an easy grab in the end. So far, all Ajax. 4 shots, 0 on top. Well, 3 on target. We've dominated possession, but we're not really getting much going, are we? Really, it's kind of a bit flat-footed. Maybe the dressing room's a little bit flat. Anyway, Bruyaya with a free kick. Again, it comes out to this flipping man here. What is with our performance today? I don't like it. It's a great save. Schlengelaar denying him, but 2 flipping bits of action where it looked like it was going our way. And nay, it's a flipping It's an Ajax move. 30 minutes in, 0-0. We need to do a bit of something, I'll tell you that. We need a bit of something to get in this game. I wish we could. Oh, don't. We could find ourselves opening day defeat. As the champions, that's not the way to do it. 0-0, half time. Ugh. Second half. Maybe a bit more positive, perhaps. We didn't give it much chance on balance, but maybe an opening highlight from the second half here, if we can get the ball moving. Gelmini, no mistakes please boys, this is at our home, we're supposed to be a fortress here. We've got 40,000 fans. Rose on the right back comes in, can he get a cross in? He pulls it back for Wu Wei. Bruyaya likes a long range shot, and it was good. Looked like Festival got a finger to it, so will be a corner. Fort will take it, thumps it in. It's headed towards goal by Diebolt, but highlight over. So better by Twente, but yeah, not really delivering the goods, so to speak. Demand more, lads. 19 minutes to go. That'll do. That'll bloom and do. Christoph Diebolt with what could be the winner. Yes, that's why he's here. Rock at the back. Who needs Drezovic, eh? We've got the Diebolt header. Completely left Westerveld confused. That'd be a good start to the season. But Ajax have other things. Tap sober. Come on, take a limb. Ooh, keep it and do squat. Schlengelaar, bigging you up these past few days. Come on, son. Don't muck me around. Into the final couple of minutes. Just see it out, lads. It's not been a stellar performance. It's definitely got work to be done. But over the line, 1-0. Ajax go home. So after match number 1, PEEPS Zwolle are the surprise leaders of the pack. Twente sit nice in 6th spot. And the rest of the boys, well, they gotta make up ground. AZ Alkmaar open up with a win. Ajax, of course, lost. Feyenoord lost. PSV could only muster a draw. Okay, folks. Next up, I said, is Feyenoord in the Eredivisie. This is our second game. Of course, we've got probably the most difficult start to anybody in the old division. Ajax, of course, we've just done. Feyenoord today, and of course tomorrow we're back for AZ Alkmaar. Now, the situation in the old job market is looking slim pickings, and the big jobs that have interested me in the past are gone. And I've now even, from Atletico Madrid to Hannover 96, or Hannover 96 in the Zweite Bundesliga. Yeah, I've applied. I'm going to take a look at it. I've still mathematically got a chance with Wolfsburg, but it was 5-2, all the way down to 5. I know I screwed that interview up, so I know that ain't happening. That's the one that got away. So as you can tell, easy option for Standard Liège. He's unemployed. Bruno Labada, he's actually manager of Nuremberg, and Nuremberg is not really a team I would go with. So yeah, the chances are we're going to be here. We're going to be here. I could go for the Portuguese national job and take a bit of a sabbatical, maybe, and try and steer these guys onto glory, but no. So yeah, we'll see what happens anyway tomorrow. Yeah. Feyenoord right here, right now, at their place. Barely play each other, 14 times over the course of time. We just beat them recently in the Dutch Cup, Super Cup, whatever it is. Hopefully we can continue our fantastic start and put a second win on the table. Okay, folks, here we go with the starting 11. We've got Schlengelaar between sticks, Meyer at left back, Rhodes at right back. So it's English fullbacks there with Gelmini and Diebolt in the middle. Bonsu and Bruyaya the Dutch middle, the heartbeat of the club at the minute. Wu Wei pulling the strings, Satalo on the left, Fort on the right, Reyes up top. Triple L was out with an injury, Emmerich and Ngoma also out. Yeah. Okay, let's bring it on, boys. Okay, up against Bosnic, Vlap. Who else is on there? They've got Den Boer on the right. Trust the back line. We did okay against them in the cup, but I think we need a better performance. So sat there, Gaff, for a change. Bit of an away day travel, of course, starting with Corey. I was going to tinker with the formation, but I thought, not this time. We'll tinker with it with a weaker opposition, because we can get found out here. So we're going to stick with what we know. Maya out to Wu Wei. Pulls it back to Gelmini. Nice steady pass to Bruyaya over the top for Soteldo. Tries to get the cross in. It's loose. Den Boer picks it up, and here come Feyenoord. Can we get the tackle in? No. They're dilly-dallying it with Den Boer. Backwards they go to Truppi. Slubs it forward. In a way, they're getting close. They're going to push. They're going to go for a shot. Pull back. Can we get on the end of any of this? They're passing around nicely. They're dinked around, and it's a good shot. Keeper Schlengelar down to the ground. I would take a point here. I'm not going to be greedy and try and win every single game. I would take a nice, crispy little point. But of course, all three would be an absolute Bobby Dazzler if we could do that. 3-0 up, AZ Ajax doing bits. Double 3-0s, but we are proving to be difficult. Maya to Wu Wei. Back to Bonsu. They like long-range efforts, these two, Booster and Bruyère. Those two exchanging passes. Lovely pass to Fort, out to Rhodes. Jumping jacks on the touchline. Comes out to Wu Wei. Soteldo with an acrobatic, ambitious effort. And it goes nowhere. Shows some passion into the final couple of minutes before half-time. Schlengelar casually plays out to Diebold as we try to push forward out from the back. Fort, been quiet. Inwards to go to Wu Wei. It's a loose pass. Bonsu does pick it up. Backwards we go with Gelmini. Lumps it forward. That's a terrible pass. Here come Feyenoord now. Try to get themselves up in front before half-time in their traditional red and white halves. Comes through to Bosnich, to Jimenez. Stalls, pulls it back. It's a good shot. It's a good clean strike. Robert Bosniak has given them the blasted lead. Oh, well. However, there is another highlight. I'm hoping it will go our way. I doubt it though. A second goal from Feyenoord would make it a bit of an unbeatable or sort of a very difficult scoreline to get back into. That's like a bit of an ambitious effort by the Vlakmeister. And I'm, 6-0 Ajax. Goodness me. We got away with it last time. Anyway, 1-0 down. Free kick, Fort's on it. Thumps it in. It's loose. Quickly get to it, Gelmini. Pulls it back. Looping ball back out to Fort. Can he get a decent cross in? He goes solo. He dances around everybody. That's the silky skills that we got him here for, boys. It's a silky little skills. It's first of the season. First of many. An equaliser. It's what we want. Schlengelar now looking for the third goal, which could be the massivest goal of the game. Of course it would be. Bonsu spreads it out to the right side to Fort. Uses the overlap for Rhodes. On a yellow card already. We've got to be careful for him. Pulls it back to Fort. Crosses down to Bruyère. Back down to Fort. He is the linchpin. He's the key that's holding us together. Goes loose though to Diebold. Better not making mistakes. Back to Schlengelar. Pumped forward to Gelmini. Onto the left hand side to Soteldo. Uses his overlap with Maya. Can they get a cross in? Thumps it in. It's to Bruyère. Wu Wei with a shot, and it's way wide. Wu Wei shoots way wide. Show some passion, lads. I'm not going to change a call. I will take this point. Look at 7-0 Ajax. Completely showing us how it's supposed to be done. We've had a couple of banging scorelines like that in the past, but yeah. Loose ball. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't think he had any idea about that. 7 goals in that game, 7 goals in the AZ Alkmaar game, just a couple goals here. Show some passion into the final stretches. Do we want to make any changes, do you think? I'm looking at my bench. I'm a little bit underwhelmed with my bench. But we just don't know. You can't rule out the jokester from not scoring, can you? Wu Wei. Dos Santos, he's got a trick up his sleeve as well. And England can also be a bit savvy as well. So, in fact, I'd rather keep on, I think Soteldo's a bit of a wild child. We're going to come out of the blocks attacking, so maybe they just don't know what's coming. Get off that. Demand more. 5 minutes. 8 goals in the AZ Alkmaar going. Whatever you could do, Ajax, we could do better. Chance. Can we snatch it? Bonsu. Slips it in. Dos Santos. Oh, that's ugly. That's ugly, ugly. Bosniak turns my defence inside out. Gets the cross in. Oh, my goodness. Robert Isaacus has just put them bastards in front. Right at the death. Push forward. Very attacking. Straight from kickoff. Come on, boys. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Found out right at the death as we went greedy. Shame on me. Well, after match day 2, we currently find ourselves mid-table. Yes, unfortunately, Feyenoord get themselves their first win of the season. AZ Alkmaar make it 2 wins out of 2. Ajax back in the frame as well with absolute banging games. As for us, that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll be back for AZ Alkmaar, NAC Breda, and then we're going to probably plough forward a little bit until something crazy happens because, yeah, my head's been turned, folks. I just don't know where we're going to go. Jobs are very limited at the moment. We're going to have to wait and see if anything happens out of these. But to be honest with you, I think we're going to wait till around about December, midway through the season. Hopefully something exciting comes along. But until then, boys, I'm out. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.